Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on, everybody? And of course, welcome back to the sports lovers. Happy postseason baseball. Yes, today postseason baseball does begin, and I cannot wait to get this prediction video out. In today's first video of the day, we are going to be predicting the MLB playoffs. We're going to talk about and break them down, what matchups I do like and don't like. So, if you're into that, hit that sub button, leave a comment down below so you don't miss out on any of the latest videos. 4 videos today for you guys. We're going to have, of course, our MLB prediction video. We're also going to talk ACC or Big 12 reactions and predictions because we didn't do that yesterday. And we will have NFL reactions as well. So stay tuned for that. We'll also have 4 videos tomorrow with NFL predictions. We'll also have, of course, our Big 10 or ACC reaction and prediction video. And we will, of course, predict the Alabama high school games this weekend on Wednesday. So hit that sub button, leave a comment down below so you don't miss out on any of the latest video. Lots of videos coming within the next couple of days. We did not get to post yesterday just because we were so busy. Last night's Monday Night Football doubleheader was a snooze fest, but we will react to it and break it down in the final video of the day. So stay tuned for that. Hit that sub button, leave a comment down below so you don't miss out on any of our latest videos. And without further ado, let us go ahead and predict these MLB playoffs. Alright, so let us go ahead and start off in the American League. We're going to, of course, break down these matchups for you guys in the wild card. There's 4 wild card matchups in each division, of course, and then they go on to the divisional series. That is how the MLB playoffs work. Let's go ahead and predict the first game, which is happening currently as we speak. So, yes, I know I have a little bit of a late start to this one, but it's still the first game. So we have plenty of time to get these in before the next couple of games do start today. With that being said, it is the Detroit Tigers going into the Cleveland Guardians. And originally, I was probably going to pick the Guardians in this series to sweep the Tigers. But Detroit, obviously, right now, they're ahead 1-0. They look phenomenal right now. Their offense is playing really good, obviously, in this first inning that they've played so far. I'm going to predict the Tigers to go on the road and upset Cleveland in the wild card series in the American League. Give me Detroit as they will get the job done in 3 games. Now, let us go ahead and predict the other matchup in the American League, which I cannot be more excited for because this is the greatest rivalry in all of baseball. Whatever I say, I know I'm wearing the Cubs jersey, but yes, this is the greatest rivalry in Major League Baseball. The Red Sox, the Yankees, wild card matchup in New York, in the Bronx. This is going to be a fun one. Obviously, New York fans are really loud. They're probably going to be heckling a lot of the Red Sox players, and we all know what happened to Boston this past season, right? Traded away Rafael Devers, of course, and then now they've turned on the Jets, right? They made it to the playoffs when nobody thought that they were going to make it to the playoffs, but I think that with Aaron Judge and the cast and crew that the New York Yankees have and the pitching like Max Fried and everybody else that they have, they will be able to sweep the Boston Red Sox. I think this one is going to be a sweep. I just think by far New York is the better team, which is why they will get the job done at home in the American League side of the bracket. Now, let us go ahead and go back to that American League first division series. If hypothetically this does work out, the Tigers would face the Mariners in a banger of a matchup. This is going to be a fun one here. Give me the Mariners, though. Kyle Riley has been playing elite baseball. Everybody's talking about him, but nobody is talking about the Seattle Mariners pitching staff. This Seattle Mariners pitching has been elite, and that's part of the main reason that Seattle is in the playoffs right now. They've had hella good pitching. They also can hit bombs, which is why they should have no problem when it comes to the Detroit Tigers. Give me Seattle as they will make it to the American League Championship Series for the first time in a minute. Now, on the other side of the American League bracket, this hypothetical, a rematch, an AL East divisional matchup between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. We all know what happened in the final day of the regular season where the Toronto Blue Jays got the job done at home thanks to New York losing. They get the division, obviously, but this is a chance for New York and company to get the job done. I think that they do. I think they go on the road and upset Toronto in a 5-game series. If you guys don't know, it's 3 games in the wild card, 5 games in the divisional, 7 games in the American League Championship Series. Give me the New York Yankees. Like I said, Aaron Judge has to get hot at this time if they want to go on a deep run. I think he does, and I think that the Yankees make it back to the American League Championship Series where they will face the Seattle Mariners, and this is where the Seattle Mariners season comes to a close. The Yankees will make it out of the American League and head to the World Series. I just think their roster is absolutely loaded, and the draw that they got with them being at home against the Red Sox in that series is going to help them out so much. And then, of course, the Blue Jays, they can beat the Blue Jays. The Toronto Blue Jays, yes, I know, have been red hot right now when it comes to offense, but the pitching for New York is so much better than this Toronto Blue Jays offense, and I think that New York will make it out of the American League and represent them in the World Series. All right, let us go ahead now and talk about the National League side of the bracket here. We did the American League where I have the New York Yankees making out of the American League alive, but let us go ahead and predict the National League, starting off with the 6 versus 3 matchup. The Cincinnati Reds going into the Los Angeles Dodgers. If you guys did not hear, Shohei Ohtani is expected to start in game number 1 for the Los Angeles Dodgers. I think the Dodgers get off to a red-hot start. They have so much better pitching than the Reds. The Reds, obviously, sneaking in there in the final day of the regular season is going to kind of obviously have a little bit to do with that, which is why I'm going to go with the Dodgers. Their offense has been playing really well. Obviously, like I said, Shohei Ohtani has been playing really well, but a lot of other good pieces in there have been playing well as well on the offensive side of the ball, which is why I'm going to go with the Los Angeles Dodgers to get the job done on the road, at home against the Cincinnati Reds in the first National League Wild Card matchup. Now, in the second National League Wild Card matchup, we got the team that I'm representing right here, baby. If you guys do not see, it's the Chicago Cubs. Dansby Swanson on the back. Obviously, we got the Doors hat on. Give me the Chicago Cubs, man. I know Fernando Tatis and the Padres, their offense has been playing really well as of late. They're getting hot at the right time, but Chicago's offense does not compare to what this Padres offense is. Chicago's is by far better because of the likes of Dansby Swanson, Mookie Betts as well. This Chicago roster is going to make a deep run in the playoffs, and it starts here with sweeping the San Diego Padres. I think that they sweep the Padres and move on to the National League Division Series. Now, speaking of the National League Divisional Series, we got the hypothetical matchup here between the Dodgers and the Phillies. This one's going to be an absolute banger of a divisional series if it happens, and I think it will. Philly, coming off of the bye, obviously, right? Their roster is so loaded right now. They can hit you wherever you want, but I think pitching-wise, the Dodgers do have the upper hand, which is why I'm going to go with the Dodgers to make it to the National League Division Series. Give me LA, as the pitching for Los Angeles will get them the job done. And then, of course, on the other side of the bracket here in the second divisional matchup, the second divisional matchup of the postseason in the National League, we got the Cubs, we got the Brewers, another divisional matchup between the best team in baseball right now. So the Brewers do get home field in the World Series if they make it that far. Give me the Brewers, man. Christian Yelich been playing elite ball this year. He's one of the most underrated players in all of baseball right now. They have been hot. I expect their offense to stay hot, but I do think this game will go to 5 games. Give me the Milwaukee Brewers, as they will get the job done and move on to the National League Championship Series, where they will face the Los Angeles Dodgers. This is going to be such a fun matchup. I know I'm hating on it just because I'm a Cubs. You know what it is. Cubs and Braves, obviously. So 2 rivals right there of each of the teams. Give me the Milwaukee Brewers, though. This Milwaukee team is built different, guys. They have been playing lights out ball from the second half of the MLB season, which is why I'm going to go with the Milwaukee Brewers to make it out of the National League alive, which means the World Series would come down to the Yankees and the Brewers, and I think the Milwaukee Brewers win the World Series. I just think this roster is so loaded offensively, they can hit you wherever they need to. Their pitching is insanely good. They have been heating up at the right time. The Brewers will win the World Series and be crowned 2025 MLB champions. Anyway, that is going to do it for today's first video. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn that bell on, as we do our best to post on this channel every single day. Like I said, 4 videos today coming for you guys. We're going to have Big 12 reactions and predictions, and then of course AHSAA predictions to NFL reactions to round out the day. So lots of content coming. Hit that sub button, leave a comment down below so you don't miss out on any of it. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.